Here we are. People are decided to make this. You see the airplane? We still have airplanes in Russia. So here we are. So I decided to make this video of this after sunset view and the moon. By the way, today is our first quarter of moon. It's a growing moon, and this is first quarter, and you see it's beautiful and great. I just want to share some pictures with you, and I want to share some ideas. What I made a lot of videos about all this politics, war, Ukraine, the West, this, and it's like, by the way, I'll show you myself, show to you. Yes, I'm Russian. I live in Siberia, by the way. This is our lake. We call it Обси, Обское море. So it's beautiful views here always, really great summer and so on. So it's like, what should I start? We have really great programs on our central TV. By the way, they banned a lot of Russian media resources in the West. That's the question, why? Maybe because it's like they want to censor them, like Nazis in World War II, or what? I don't know. That's maybe bad comparison, because how they could ban our media in World War II. So yes, but I mean the same approach, like propaganda, only Western propaganda, which is really not right, fake. Recently in Russian news I saw an interesting article. I was about they said, you know, in the war of propagandas, finally must win the truth. It means if your propaganda is more true, then in a long range it can be more effective, more working, because later it's a lot of cases in Western propaganda when they say, oh, Russians killed the children or what, and then it influences a lot on people, and then after some days they make explanation, like work with mistakes. I mean, like, oh, we made mistake, but the problem, it's already, how to say, it's already doesn't have such influence like how influence had the first news. You understand? That's how they work. This was a lot of such things like that, and I mean cases. So recent case is very interesting. It's about this famous singer Taylor Swift. Everybody knows. I think it's American or what. They shown that she recently supported Kamala. I was like, interested. I explain why. Because there is this how to say, well-known idea between experts that most popular actors and most popular singers and like pop stars, they are controlled by who? By special services like CIA. It's like, this already well-known thing, by the way. It's just like maybe idea or what, but there are some proofs about this, proofs. So another case, really. If you read what did she wrote, I don't know, maybe in social network or what, some interview, you can see this text is not she made this text, of course. because who believes this young lady can make such a nice text? Of course, they are working a group of some copywriters. Of course, they hired by special services. They know what to say and so on. She explained that she supports Kamala. So it's interesting. This, if you see the picture, this is just another. One more time. What is the name of this young girl? Also, she was famous. I forgot this. One more time. This famous song. So I call her one more time. So I mean, this is like a fabric they use in this capitalistic world, like this fabric of how to say, this like a big I explain another support for my idea. There's a lot of things in America, they are made very well, very professional. That's like a nation of specialists. It's a well-known thing, by the way. Russians usually, they are a nation of generalists. They can do everything. I mean, so yeah, but specialists, they are like more effective in their sphere. It's also this idea is economical area and so on. So they make. So I saw the video. What do you say? Post or what post? There was a Russian blogger living in America. By the way, he looks very American and behavior is like very free and so on. It's okay. It's American style. I like it. It's American style. I mean, I spoke a lot with Americans and so on everywhere. In Germany, here in Russia, in other countries of Europe. So yeah, he made a great job. I could see he had a sponsor. Is a guy who rent cars. I mean, it's a company to rent cars. He's a sponsor. He gave him a great car, sport car, and so on. And he made an interview of porno star, porno actress, maybe not porno star, I don't know, porno actress, who is Russian, who immigrated to America, and she has really great legs, big boobs, but these boobs are like, you can see the artificial, like it's, you know, this woman, she's like product of, I don't know, the market, you know. I mean, and she explained a lot of interesting things. I mean, I was curious, but it was made great, and she was really free, or the great ways, by the way. And she was speaking very well, nice emotions, very communicative. It's a duck flying on the. I will not turn it. I will show these waves, this great, fantastic magic. So she explained interesting things, by the way, about American life and so on. She explained, you know, these porno actors in America, they must be very professional. You know, if you got in this business, you like, they will use you. It will be like production. Like there's like some the same scenario of like the way how it makes, how they raise in this business and so on, like all steps, like they are well known, and like it's like different in Europe, for example. It's like more amateur, maybe not so professional, and so about porno industry and so on. And you can see that the same thing really they are making in the show business. They make these big stars, you know. Yeah, maybe some girls, they have some voice, you know, like Lady Gaga or what. And yes, but they is a big machine. In Russia, by the way, also we have like show business system. Like also now it clean was very purified by this when guys were against state, against Russia, against this war. But they looks like it was okay when Ukrainian army was killing Russians. in Donbass. It's strange, yes. That's why they purified from them. They cleaned up. We have renewed our showbiz. And okay, but I explain. So this what they do there. It's like big machine. I know about K-pop. You know the K-pop. They it's like a fabric of great popular young boys and girls in Korea. I think mostly the boys. It's also like a sort of the same system like in America, but I think it's like more local, more national. It's like it has own things. I mean, own some properties, like nice boys, sweetie boys, nice looking, and so on. Who can dance and so on. It's different in America, but you can see that in America it's like big machine. It's a big market, big all these consumers. Like they have a lot of money there, like crazy money. And of course, this market, all these actresses, they are controlled by who? American Special Services. And like it's for sure. I don't know. You can't be sure for 100%, but I saw the program when they explained that some improvements about that, you know, and some cases when it was proved of some stars. I just get my t-shirt because it's cold. I am not running. So finally, what I can say, sorry, but this Taylor Swift, she doesn't look so smart, sorry. So she supports Kamala because she's deep state or what? I don't know. It's like, I mean, who manage American political life is Democrats, and who is the liberals, or what is second party? No, they're not liberals. There's a different Republicans. Yes. So this deep state doesn't want Trump for sure. Trump must work with deep state. Yes, I mean somehow, but finally he is more independent, and they don't want him because he probably very quickly stops the war in Ukraine. You know. He can do it easily, just stop the sending money, weapon, and so on, and political decision. Then only Europe will. Can Europe afford it? I don't think so. So you can see this, how this American landscape, all this crazy propaganda. You know this. Remember this guy Scott Ritter? He was explaining a lot of things. About how it works. Really, he was a good propagandist, and I mean, but finally Russia used him. Now he's shut up because they came to his house with the police, checked everything, and made this law about sanctions against these people who work with Russian media like RT and Sputnik. And he said, "Okay, sorry. Thank you for partnership, but now I can't work with you. Break the deals." I mean, the picture what they make in America, it's really crazy. It's like 1984, George Orwell. They exactly do this. They say, "Oh, we want peace in Ukraine, and we will send more and more weapons for them." Everybody understands that Ukraine can't fight with Russia. Russia is so big and much stronger. It has nuclear power. But so finally it's better to have negotiations. No, they want Ukraine to fight with Russia, and they call it for peace. That's exactly this idea from 19 84. This anti-utopia, like they use the things from anti-utopia, and they say in American media, like in big media, like controlled by deep state, of course. They explain a lot of things, and they say, yeah, and a lot of people, they can see you on special picture, and they must believe this picture, and like, this is crazy, really crazy. I mean, sorry, but and you can't kick out this deep state, you know. Even when was a Trump president, this deep state was still deep state. They control a lot of resources. It's like big financial sprut or what, this squad or what, because this is a very bad side of the capitalism, because these guys who are over the state, they can control states, like they can control somehow America through media, for example, media holdings and so on. So this is like crazy, and they have a very Nazistic ideas that they must make smaller the population of the earth, for example, with wars. So because, and you can see what happens in Ukraine, it's exactly about this idea. They don't care about how many Ukrainians will die. So and they use propaganda so much. That's why I mean, this war between propagandas, that good idea, that's truth is like it's like the best propaganda, because later in history there's all this truth, it will be well known. They will explain the truth, because truth always has some facts and some weightness and so on, witness, some proofs, I mean material proofs, documents and so on. That's why sorry, but I hope deep state, I don't know, everything will be changed, by the way, in the world when the Ukrainian crisis will be finished. The world will be different, you understand? There will be two parts of the world: Western pro-Nazi world and the Russian the rest of the world, which can be with the time more and more strong than Western Nazism. Otherwise there will be just nuclear war, you know. Russia has a lot of nuclear bombs, so there is another way how we will solve this conflict. And if Western Nazists will not stop, finally it will happen. Okay, peace for all from the heart of Russia, maybe, I don't know, from the middle of Russia, from Siberia, and bye.